I spent over 25 years managing and supervising people, mostly in the service industries. I managed hotels, resorts, and assisted living communities. But most of my career was spent with that wonderful company down in Orlando, Florida, a company that we are very, very familiar with. I used to help manage the hotels and resorts for Walt Disney World. Kind of a fun job, wouldn't you think? See, some of you think you have a rat for a boss. How would you like to work for a mouse? Disney has an incredible success model that's worked for over 75 years. It continues to work, it continues to fine-tune, but it's not a secret. How do they do it? How do they get everybody to come to work on time and smiley and jovial and see a piece of paper on the floor and they go run and pick it up? And yet you might struggle in your organizations. You can't get people to come to work on time, answer the phones, do the paperwork. You want to know the secret? Pixie dust. You must have a purpose. And the purpose is not the what, is not the how, is not the when, it's the why. Why do it? Purposeful work means you're passionate about what you do because you want to, not because you have to. What do you think people need when they go to Disney World besides lots of money? They want a great experience, different than they can get anywhere else. This is a rubber band, right? You know, a little stretchy band. Let me ask you this question. Does this rubber band have any use whatsoever like this? Where does a rubber band become useful? When it stretches, okay? You need to stretch yourself sometime, okay? When you stretch yourself, you'll be surprised of the things that you can overcome. Do you have the right people in your organization to create the magic? Because if you have the wrong people, you can go to 1,000 seminars, you can take all kinds of training, you can implement new kinds of purposes in the world and all kinds of stuff. If you don't have the right people to do it, it won't work. How many of you would hire Jason Alexander to play the part of James Bond? What do you think, ladies? No way. So no matter how good Jason Alexander is as an actor, no matter what his resume looks like, no matter what his application looks like, that man could not play the part of James Bond. It won't work. The question I have for all of you today is, how many George Costanzas do you have working in your centers playing the part of James Bond? Treat people like they would like to be treated. Communicate to people the way they would like to be communicated to. Okay? Then you'll have a better connection. 1, 2, 3. Now, before I get to know, how many of you have more energy right now? How many of you are more excited of your day and the things and the challenges that you have at work that you say, you know what, we can get through those? That's what celebration does. It brings energy into an organization, but we don't do enough of it. We only do it when it's really, really meaningful. We only do it when somebody's celebrating a special occasion. I love traffic. I love being on 85 or 77 bumper to bumper, you know, nowhere to go. And you're just locked into this traffic jam. I love it. Because what I do is I go and take out my smiley face out of my glove compartment. You might have seen me on Interstate 77 or 85, and I start looking around like this. And what are people doing? They laugh. Some of them give me thumbs up. But the reason why I do that is life's too short, but more importantly, I have a purpose. And my purpose is this. If I can get one person on Interstate 77 or 85, go into work that morning, and they go into their high-rise cubicle in their offices, and they go and talk to their coworkers, and they say, you wouldn't believe this idiot that I saw. He had this big smiley face and all this good stuff. And if I get one person go, really? Oh man, I wish I would have seen it. Guess what I just did today? I made somebody smile. And I guarantee you their place of employment is going to be better. Their team is going to achieve more because people in that office are smiling. See, that's what my purpose is. You all in this room, you have your own purpose.